So this is the most important thing that I hold in my camera bag. It's one of those things that it makes you remember to enjoy the moments. What I mean by that is this has a special meaning to me. If you can tell, it says Torrey Pines, and it's a ball marker, a simple ball marker, right? But see, when I was a kid, I was able to play a junior golf event called the Junior Worlds. Some of you might know what that is. And this was obviously a while ago when I was a kid, but I was able to play at Torrey Pines South Course. It was an incredible experience for me, and I enjoyed that tournament more than you can imagine. And this year, my son, who's 8, actually got invited to go play the exact same tournament. And this is simply something I bought to create the memory for myself about what that trip was like. Because in all honesty, it was one of the best trips I've ever had in my life. I was able to take the camera, take incredible pictures, but more than that, I was able to enjoy just seeing my son play a tournament that I actually got to play. So it was one of those full circle experience that it was incredible. So this will always be in my camera bag because as a photographer, my job is to capture the best moments, the moments that create stories, the moments that 15 years from now, 20 years from now, you can see an image and then create a story from it, retell exactly what happened. So this will always go in my camera bag just to make sure that I'm aware of that when I'm taking the pictures, you're creating memories, all right? So that said, today's video is about what's in the camera bag. So let's go check it out. Okay, so my camera bag. This is the Peter McKinnon Nomadic backpack. This is the best backpack ever created for photographers. So if you don't have one and you really are looking for one, hands down, this is a 10 out of 10 must get. I can't speak higher of this. I have no affiliation with this, but I've tried multiple backpacks and this puppy is the best of the best. So this is my camera bag. It is light. It is the smaller version of the two because I travel a lot, because I'm walking a lot, especially when I'm out on the golf course. I need to keep it kind of nimble. So in here is basically the essentials that I take on the golf course. Straight up, we'll talk about, I guess the only accessory that I put here is this little clip. Most of the time, this will have I guess what they're called putter pucks. Let me go get one. Let me show you. Okay, so this is a putter puck. This is the Scotty Cameron Circle T for tour use only. If you know, you know. But basically, this is what professional golfers sometimes use when they're practicing for tournaments and they want to figure out where the hole is going to be on the tournament. They throw this. This has nothing to do with photography, and I know that. But generally, because I'm a golfer and I love golf stuff, I always keep this on the bag. It looks cool. I use it mainly as a coaster, to be honest. But every now and then, for example, when my son is playing a golf tournament, I'll throw him this and he can use it for his practice rounds. But this is only a cool thing to have. Let's get in the bag. So first things first, let's open the top section of this bag. As you can tell, I still got the coin. So on the top, very simple. In here, we generally keep wallets, keys, and things like that. Right now, because we're in the office, we got nothing in here, but generally this is where all that stuff would go. We also, since we travel a lot, here we'll find the charging station. So this is what you put on your bed stand. Basically, just to charge your phone, just to charge your Apple Watch, all that kind of good stuff. And then we'll have an emergency cable if I ever need it. The air tag to always keep track of your bag because that is super important. You don't want to lose this at all costs. And then obviously what every photographer has in their bag, a little blow thing to get all the dust off the lens. Generally that I'll keep it light. This is kind of those quick grab area pockets. So that's mainly what you want there. On the sides, generally I'll put a water bottle on one side, and then on the other side, which I don't have right now, but I have a little travel tripod that I generally put here, and it's easy to carry. I mean, that's the whole point of this bag. It's supposed to be easy. On this side, we put either the MacBook 16-inch M4, I think it's a 16-inch, but right now it's on the office. I'm editing pictures and stuff, so obviously it's not in the bag right now, but it's back there. I can give you more detail, do a whole nother video on that stuff. But this is where that goes, along with the iPad. And then we'll get into the good stuff. You ready? All right. So as we open up, and the cool thing about this bag is, I mean, you can throw this thing around. Nothing's gonna happen. I mean, this thing is well protected. All right, so we'll get into what is the backpack. Okay, so let's get into everything that's in this bag, top to bottom. This is not obviously all the equipment we have, but this is what I generally take to every shoot. Every now and then I'll switch it up, and I'll get into that in a second. But let's start from the top, work our way down to the bottom, and I'll explain everything that's in here that I take basically everywhere I go. All right, so first off, we'll start with the top button. I'll actually throw this in here. But we have basically the Whoop, which ironically it's running out of battery. But basically I wear a Whoop everywhere since I walk a lot. I do a lot of exercise. The Whoop is the best thing ever. I love tracking my stuff. So always make sure you got an extra little charging station for the Whoop in the bag. Also, on every travel trip, I take this pro grade external hard drive. Basically, this is where I dump all the footage after every day of shooting, video, photo, whatever. This is just basically where I store everything on the trips. I'll do most of my editing while I'm on these trips in the hotel room from here. And then when I get back, I obviously throw it into the system. It has redundancy backups, and just it's a very quick way to just store everything while you're on traveling. You need to get one if you don't. These are must-have products, so I couldn't recommend that highly enough. So the second one, generally it stays kind of clean and empty. Right now it has a cloth. Basically, if you know, you know. From the signature, it's a Peter McKinnon Polar Pro cloth, and I'll explain to you why in a second I have that. But generally, you know, it's depending on the shoot that I'm gonna have, I'll fill this up with different accessories that are just for that specific shoot. So this is general everyday, always coming like this. This pocket is generally for specific items for that event. So let's move forward to the really good stuff. The bottom shelf of this backpack is the main power horse. This is my Canon R5. It's not the Gen 2 model. I'm trying to get my hands on one, but for right now, I mean, this puppy does everything and more. So it's hard for me to justify getting the Mark II, even though I really want it. And the 2470 is on it on default, just because, you know, I take a lot of sports photographies, but I also like taking other types of photos. And so this is kind of that all-purpose lens. So I know if I want to grab an image real quick, more than likely this will do the job. So that's why this one's always on. And then the best thing that I've incorporated recently into my gear are these quick kind of filters from Polar Pro. I think they're called like the X-Lock, or I don't know, I forget, but whatever. Basically, quick and they're off. I mean, it is amazing. And then from here, if you don't know the system, we'll get into part 2 real quick. So these are circular polarizers. Here's a circular polarizer, and here is a variable ND filter, 2 to 5 stops. I also have the Black Mist edition for very specific purposes. But generally, I'll take these two. And the really cool thing about this system, and why, I mean, I have a bunch of filters there, but these are honestly the two that I go to. I mean, the incredible speed of doing this is insane. That's it, it's on. Gotta have this. I mean, if you're looking at filters, Polar Pro is the way to go. I mean, that's it. It's off. I mean, how cool is that? So sometimes I'll take a third one. It's called the UV filter. It's just a clear glass that you stick on top of here. It protects the lens. I mean, you're spending over $2,000 on lenses. Might as well protect them. So generally I'll take that one with me as well. But for now, it is like this. At the bottom as well, we have basically, let's pull them out. So we have a battery pack. So batteries for the DJI Action Cam. This is the Action 6. So this is where I do most of my behind the scenes footage. If I really need to, you know, get into little cracks in places that the big camera can't go, this is for that. So this is an incredible camera to have. Must get, or at least an action camera. You gotta have at least one action camera in your backpack at all times. And then finally, it is the SmallRig battery charger. So I'll always use this. It's easy. You throw this in the hotel room the night before, you put your batteries on here, you charge them. It works perfect. I've been using that one for a very long time. And then we go up a little bit further and we have the Lexar. In here, and I'll be very honest, a lot of the times, you take images or you take quick videos using your iPhone. And if you're like me, you like to take raw images, you like to take, raw files, which are very heavy. So this is the Lexar's way of dealing with that. So you just stick this onto your iPhone and you get a whole bunch of extra storage for nothing. So I always take this. If I know that I'm going to be using my phone a lot, I'll stick this on the back of it. It works perfectly well. And you just got to be efficient. You got to get things that work and work well. So moving on, we got up top the Peter McKinnon bag for storing batteries. And at first I was like, I don't need this. But to be very honest, this is kind of like the best thing that I've bought. So it gives you for 3 batteries for the Canon. But the actual incredible thing about this is that when you buy this, you get these little, Peter McKinnon stickers, the Pirate Life. I'm sure if you're watching this and you're a photographer, you know Peter McKinnon, so I don't really have to explain that. But if the battery's dead because I just used it from the camera, you just flip it over, you get the little Peter McKinnon sticker on there. I know that when I'm grabbing an extra battery, this one's empty, this one's full. It saves some time. You don't miss the shot. This is honestly the coolest thing I've bought. Then, finally, you got the 7200. This is the 2.8. This is my go-to lens. I would honestly say 70% of my shots are coming from this, just because it is sports photography. Generally, I'm at kind of a distance. This is it's a perfect lens. And I put that in backwards. Perfect. Anyways, so this is generally what I take on my day-to-day trips. But also there's a few extra things that I'll swap in and out every now and then, starting with, and I think one of the best lenses ever made, is the 85. I mean, this 1.2 is the best portrait lens ever built. You take a picture with this, it's almost impossible for it to be a bad picture. So this I will take in specific instances where I know that I can get like a very clear subject and just give it that creamy background and just create an image that is going to be difficult to produce or somebody else is going to be able to get. So this is one of those special occasion lenses that I try to take as much as possible. It weighs a ton, so that's why it's not kind of like always in the bag. But I will try to use this as much as possible because this is the holy grail of lenses. Then sometimes, because generally I play on a golf course, or I'm taking pictures on a golf course, a lot of times in golf, what you're taking pictures of is the actual course. And so that is where this bag comes in, and I'll swap it out and put it in there sometimes. But this is my DJI drone. It is the Mavic Air 3S. It is an incredible drone. It takes incredible images. In here we got basically the filters, just in case of, you know, the type of light we got going on during the day. We got the controller, and then obviously you got your battery packs. Everything's organized as always. You should never throw things around, and because that's when you don't use it. When everything's organized in its place, you know exactly where it is. It's easy to get. Okay, so let's grab this and move over here real quick. So anyways, if you made it this far, I guess now you know what's in my camera bag. Anyways, my pure objective is to do no BS videos, no fluff videos, just to the point, how to be a better photographer, how to edit better, how to take better pictures, how to do better composition. Simple tips and tricks that you can use with a professional camera, just like you can use with an iPhone. If you can, and you want to see this journey, and you want to learn a couple good things on how to take better images, whether it be sports, whether it be family images, it doesn't matter. Hit the sub button. It'd mean the world to me. It's very simple to do. I know everybody asks for it, but my honest goal is to just give back, is to give all these tips and tricks that I've learned over the 15 to 20 years that I've been doing this, and just tell you what's up, tell you all the good tips and tricks that work. All right, so anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. You got any questions, you got any comments, you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments below. I'll read them all, and I'll see you on the next one, all right? See you.